The main thing is that we start raising money and working towards a sustainable future for Western monastics. I have spoken about this issue for a long time. I don't know if I'm being heard, but if you're someone who believes in the Fourfold Sangha, which is what the Buddha taught, monastics, bhikkhunis, bhikkhus, and householders, male and female, are part of what makes Buddhism strong. And if you look around your centers, if you look at who's teaching, who's historically helped keep the teachings alive, it's been a joint effort between a beautiful reciprocal relationship between people who practice full-time to get enlightened, who memorize the teachings, who undergo the 10 years of full-time training it takes to be a traditional teacher, and the householders who enjoy, the beauty of a family life, and the challenges of career. So both of those relationships inform each other and help each other to grow. But if one doesn't exist and only the other exists, the Sangha is not complete. And for Western Tibetan Buddhist monastics, they have their own tradition. They can't just absorb into other Buddhist traditions. They are English speaking, so the cultural, ethnic Buddhist monasteries that already exist are not particularly a good fit for them, but they're neither supported by the Tibetan community nor the Western community nor the ethnic Buddhist community, so they're kind of out on a limb. And everyone I ordained with, of 15 people, only myself and one other nun is left. That's a 93% disrobing rate. And I've heard, I have stories of monks who lived under the stairs in a Buddhist center. I have a story of a nun who lived in a car, and another story of a nun who was living in a backpacker's hostel. And 3 of my friends have also disrobed this year. And it's always the monastics under 55 who don't have any savings or a pension who are the most affected. And they're actually the generation of monastics we need to carry the Dharma forward. So we envision that this monastery will be in the Blue Mountains on 10 to 20 acres with tiny homes, and that we may start small. We'll start renting from July. We'll start offering teachings, meditation, retreats, counseling. But more, we envision the house, the community, to be a contemplative place for activists to rest, because we already do a lot of work through our India socially engaged charity and through writing and so forth. But I really hope you can get behind this, because your centres, the people contributing to your centres are usually unpaid Western monastics, and if you think I don't have a lot of money, just $10, or offering food on a regular basis, or asking a monastic if she needs a holiday, or offering some robes at the Katina time in September after the Rains retreat, just helping us keep alive this Buddhist tradition, and trying to understand what the Vinaya is, how monks and nuns live, and sharing our posts. If you have a house in the Blue Mountains, you could rent it to us. Let us know of any houses that are empty and for rent for a discounted amount. And helping us with brochure design and promotion, fundraising, PR. We need people with all of these skills. So if you're interested, inbox